Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. This time we'll be reacting to The Untamed. And this is a new series. Actually, I was going to do a poll to see what we were going to react to once Word of Honor was done, but then I realized that it was probable, super probable, that everyone was going to be like, you know what, you should react to The Untamed. Because, well, it is really famous. So I said, fuck it, I am just going to start reacting to The Untamed, and after The Untamed is done, then I will do the poll to see where we go from there. So, funny thing about The Untamed. About when the pandemic started, I think, so about 3 years ago, I wanted to watch this. I think that I watched the first episode or half of the first episode, but I got so confused because there were so many people and so many names and so much going on, and I was not understanding. And plus, it was the first Chinese thing that I ever seen in my life. So I don't know if it happened to you guys or if I am weird, but whenever I start watching shows or animations or whatever in another language that I am not used to, it is weird for me. I can't concentrate as fast as I can when I actually am more familiar with the language. So for me, I just couldn't concentrate with the whole plot that was happening super fast before of my eyes, and the Chinese too, and I was just super confused. It was a process, and it happens to me in every language. Like when I started watching anime a lifetime ago, I got a hard time getting accustomed to Japanese, and then to Chinese, and then to Korean, and then to, well, I guess that because Mexico, it's close to the United States, I've always been kind of familiarized with English, so English was not really a big deal for me. I love languages. I love learning languages. Right now, I know Spanish, I know English, I am studying Chinese and Italian. So yeah, I love languages. I just wish I had more time to actually learn more, but it's a process, so I just couldn't concentrate, and I stopped watching like in the middle of the episode because I was not getting anything. So I let some time pass, and I decided that I wanted to try it again, but someone recommended to me to watch the animation, the Donghua. So I just did that, and again, this was 3 years ago. I didn't finish it. I was like half of the season, and then I got distracted with college stuff, so I never got around to see it. And when I went back to the Danmei fandom, I just kind of went to other things, like, I don't know, I got to read Scumbill and Self-Saving System, and I mean, I love that. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. I love to the Husky and his White Cat Shizun. That is also fucking great. I love the story. It is just amazing to me, and I got to read a lot of things, not watch too many adaptations except what I watched before that. So I do know some things about the story. I'm not going completely blind, but this was 3 years ago, and whatever I learned, it's pretty much erased from my memory because I needed to complete shows and to complete books and movies, because if I don't, I just kind of forget it because I don't know. It's weird. So I do know some things, and because I am in general Danmei fandom, I am familiarized with some names. So I'm going to be honest about what I know. Actually, when I started doing the Word of Honor reactions, I was still pretty new to the Danmei fandom, and I think that I messed up because I said that I had watched the Untamed, and I meant Modao Sushi de Donghua, not the Untamed. I thought that the name was the same, but not. Okay, I'm sorry, I was new. So yeah, I know a lot of things. I know that each character has like 3 names, but now I am more familiarized with that concept. I know that there's a bird name, a courtesy name, and a title, at least in most of Guxias and Xianxias. So I am more accustomed to that now. I hope that I don't have a hard time with it as I could have had. And okay, so I'm going to be honest about what I know. It's not a lot. I don't think that I know any spoilers, but okay, here we go. So I know that the main character's name is Wei Wuxian, because like I am in the anime fandom, so I have read that name. And yeah, it's just kind of famous. It just stuck with you. So yeah, it's Wei Wuxian, WWX. So yeah. And I know that the other main character's name is Lan Shan. So we have Wei Wuxian and Lan Shan. I know that this series has something to do with rebirth. Well, not actually rebirth. It's not. It's like reincarnation or something like that in the past. I'm not really sure. I don't remember it really well, but yeah, has something to do with that. I know about the drama of the actors. I don't know. I learned. I read somewhere that the actors are a lot of the popularity came because of the Untamed and because they did an amazing job in it. So that is amazing. I know this one meme where the actor of Lan Shan, I'm not really sure of the context, but I saw it in a lot of Facebook groups. So I know that apparently there's some scene where someone is falling off a cliff, because this is Danmei. We have to have that. Everyone falls off cliffs. If a character, if you have a Danmei and no one falls off a cliff, it's not Danmei. As simple as that. But yeah, okay, so we have this character and it's falling off a cliff, I think, or something like that, and the actor was not really sure about how he should act that scene because it was early on or something like that, and they told him to imagine his motorcycle falling off the cliff. And that's how he managed to do it. I know that. I think that I've seen some scenes of the between the scenes, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. No, nothing really stuck out for me because I didn't know the characters or the actors. So yeah, but what else? What else? Okay, yeah. So, what do I remember about the Donghua? Because I am supposed. I mean, like I I'm sorry, I cannot talk today. I watched it about 3 years ago and I didn't even finish it. And I was just growing accustomed to the Chinese language in general. So I'm not sure if I understood correctly, and I don't even know where I watch it now that I think of it, because it's not in Netflix. So how did I watch it? Anyway, so I vaguely remembered our main character, I guess, Wei Guxian, and him being reborn again. I don't know, maybe this is some sort of second chance life scenario where I don't know, maybe he goes back to the past after he dies in the future or something, and he's like, oh well, I guess that I should try to live this life and change fate, basically, like, that's a whole genre. So maybe it's that, maybe it's not. I don't really remember, but I remember this one scene where this guy that is dressed in yellow, I think, that it's shooting arrows, and then a giant statue, I think, was hunting them, and then another guy shows up, and he is really cool looking, but I don't remember who he is, and I think that somehow he's dead. I don't know, my memories of the show are so blurry. I do remember how the main characters look like because, well, they are pretty iconic, and I've seen them in images and fan arts and stuff. And I do have this. So yeah, I know how they look. I just decided to buy everything about Moshang Tongshu and everything that made that I could, and yeah, so I have that. I haven't read that either, of course. I think that it's pretty showable. Yeah. So, I think that I've seen one chapter, maybe not even that, of the manhwa, because everyone was talking about it a while ago when it came out, and it was like a kiss or something, but I am not sure because of Chinese censorship, so I really don't know if that is true or if they were talking about something else. I know that they say that okay, so I know that it's complicated because I've seen people, like, not arguing about, but just sharing that their first time reading Modo Sushi was really, like, confusing because they just entered the anime fandom, and apparently the book version, it's like a present, past, or no, past, future, something like that, and it was confusing for them, so I really don't know. What I think that I know, it's that I think that all of the adaptations are different in that regard. Like, the book is again, I am not sure if I am mistaken or not, but I think that the book is past, future, and that's kind of the sequence, and that's why it's sort of confusing. I think that this is future and then past until they reach future. And I think that the Donghua, it's also kind of past, future, but not really. It's weird, I don't know. I really don't know because I haven't seen anything and I don't remember too much. Oh, I do remember that... Well, I do not remember because I never seen it, but I do know because I think that this is something that everyone knows in the Danmei MXDX fandom. I know about the sword. So it was this post on Twitter, and it wasn't even one time. This is a common joke, I think. So they were talking about all of the craziness that is MXDX, and they were saying about, if you know, you know. And that scene with the Y and Luo Binhe and Shen Xingxiu, and I am not going to elaborate on that because YouTube, but if you know, you know. And then they were also saying about something about a sword and the Wei Wuxian. And I am not really sure if that is a joke. I don't think that's a joke because I've seen it so many times in different places. An allusion of a sword and the Wei Wuxian. So I am inclined to think that it really happened. So I am really curious about that. I know that. I don't know the context. I don't know what the hell. And okay, so me being on the Danmei fandom, I've tried really hard to avoid spoilers in general for everything, and I think it's worked so far, but because Modao Sushi is one of the really, really popular ones, I think that I pick up on some things, and, well, I mean, like, probably, it's what I basically remember from the Donghua. I really don't remember much. I think that I remember like 3 episodes and they are all blurry. I don't even remember that much. I remember that it had great animation too. But anyway, like I was saying, I picked up some things about the characters and their personalities. Not too much, but just like in general, that Wei Wuxian, it's like I don't know, has this upbeat and mischievous and kind of troublemaking behavior, and Lanshan has this more serious, uptight behavior, something like that. So I think that is really interesting. I want to see how their dynamic it's going to be like, because yeah, I don't remember too much. I think that I remember some things, but really not too much. I know that there's this guy that wears like purple robes that everyone loves, and I am really interested in that character. I'm not sure how it's related, or I don't know, he may be Wei Wuxian's brother or cousin or something like that. I might be wrong about that, but I've seen him a lot. And I know that they shipped him with another guy from what apparently seems to be Lanshan's sect. And yeah, that is really interesting because I've seen photos, well, pictures, fan arts of those two. I don't know if they are like a canonical couple or not. I don't think so, because I think that the only secondary BL couple that MXDX has done is Airplane and Mobile June. So I don't think that they are like a couple in canon, but yeah. Anyway, I really hope that I don't get too lost. I think that I am managing my Danmeis really well, as much as I can. I don't think I've got really confused when I watched Word of Honor, because I am kind of more used to these dynamics and these names and these sort of plots, if it makes sense. So I hope that I don't get too confused when I'm watching this, because everyone was like, oh, I was so confused, and I feel like I missed out on it, because everyone apparently got into Danmei because of the Untamed. And you could say that I did the too, because I did watch like half an episode or an episode. I don't even remember. I don't remember what was going on. I just remember that I was hella confused and that I couldn't pay attention because everything was happening so fast and the language was confusing. I remember when I watched my first French film and I couldn't focus on the first half of the movie because it was in French. So it is something that happens to me. I don't know, maybe it's because I have ADHD. Maybe it is not related. I don't know, but I just kind of, it's just that I usually like, because Spanish, it's my first language, and then I was reading everything in English and I had to kind of switch that, but I was hearing to an unknown language on top of that, plus a new different genre. I think that just collided and I exploded. So yeah, I think that that's it. That's everything I know. Oh, I know that there's a donkey in this show. I do remember. I do think that I remember it from the Donghua. That I know that I thought it was a really funny donkey, a really like kind of Disney donkey because it has like emotions. I think, and I think that he's a Wei Wuxian's pet or something like that. I could be wrong. It was a long time ago when I saw this and I couldn't focus too much on it. So that's what I know. No, wait. I do know another thing. I know about a place, or at least I hope it's a place, because if not, I am going to feel betrayed. But I know about a place here that it's. No, maybe I know the name of two places. So I know the name of Gusulang because I've read it way too much. More than anything in the early days. So I think that it's one of the sects or something like that, Gusulan, something like that, and other one that is called Lotus Spear. I know because I mistook it for Lotus Pie, so yeah. But yeah, I think that I know those two names, but I'm not sure. I think there are places. And I also know that there's a blind guy in this. I don't have any context for that. I just know that there's a blind guy. And I think that this blind guy dates like a criminal or something. Again, all of this is based on my time in the Danmei fandom and me trying to avoid as much spoilers as I could. But you know, you pick up some things through osmosis, I guess. It's just cultural. So, sorry if any of that is wrong, but that's what I got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a blind guy with a hot criminal boyfriend or something like that. I am not really sure how this is related. I'm not even sure if this is the same story or if I am just like in another story altogether. I really don't know. I don't know the context. I just kind of know that. Probably I know some other things, but I don't remember them. And they are like things without context that don't really make spoiler for me because I don't know the context for anything that's going on. So yeah, no, oh no, I know one more thing. I know that the main character in this plays the flute. Now that's it. That's it. That's everything I know. And yeah. No, yeah. That's it. Wow, I've been talking for quite a while. Oh my god, why am I like this? Okay. So, I am not going to watch the opening because I know that Chinese people love to make spoilers in openings. So, I am just going to watch the song, and when we finish watching the Untamed, then I'm going to react to the opening. But at least I'm going to be seeing the song. In anime and donghua, I feel it a little bit more safe because it's not as common to do spoilers, at least explicit spoilers, but my experience with C-dramas is that, yeah, they spoil pretty much everything. So, yeah, I am not going to watch it. I'm going to listen to it, but I'm not going to watch it. Yeah, no, I think that that's it. I've been talking for way too much time. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah. Anyway, if I remember something else that I know, or that I think I know, I am going to let you know, and that's it. I am really excited to be starting with this, but I am also kind of terrified because it got me a long time to finish Word of Honor, and it was only 36 episodes. This is 50 episodes, and it has a bunch of adaptations that I also want to check out. So I am a little bit intimidated. I am scared. So yeah. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. I think that that's it, so without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? I expect everything from this because it is, I mean, like, my hype is real with this one because, like, everyone talks about it, and I've been kind of intimidated by everything that has, because it has a live action, a donghua, a manhwa, a CD drama, a novel. So yeah, I am intimidated. It's big. So yeah, anyway. The Untamed, episode number 1. Here we go. Finally, I'm so excited, actually. Like, oh gosh. Okay. Let's do this.
就这么几个破宅藏了个宝贝呀！
Well,
是了不起，人家照样不认你这个私生子，还不是像狗一样被人赶回来。作为你表哥，
I hate this guy. His cousin, of course. Oh god.
母亲那样做那白日梦。贱人就是贱人，攀不上兰陵鸡是那只凤凰。
Well, you know, as a lowlife, you can always ascend, but an asshole will always be an asshole.
好。
Fucking hate that guy. Yeah, so I don't think that this is a really happy life. No, but yeah, I remember, because this in the Donghua was the scene with the donkey. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. Third thing.
你问这干嘛？
没什么，我先走了啊。
哎，你去哪？你回来！
Ah! No, no, no! Oh, why do you have to beat him up? Oh! Ouch! Okay, I can get behind that. Not good? So he's still really powerful, huh? He's just going to leave that guy there. You know what? Deserved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of these guys are from the Lan clan because of the outfits and the headbands, or for some cultivator shit, right? So I don't know, are they here to exercise some ghosts or something like that? Those look nasty. You know what? I would be on board with that. All of them seem to suck.
都过来一下。待会我们2个去西面屋顶，你们
Okay.
去东面屋顶。我们上去勘察一下。
So are they establishing some sort of formation?
铺完漆之后，
玄门百家纵使对我喊打喊杀，
到了午夜，
可夷陵老祖做的东西却是照用不误。
Oh, really? Isn't that
我
I
们从东面上，我们就从
hypocrites?
四面夹击他们，
They are
不要惊动莫夫。
pretty much all of the righteous sects are always
那边
hypocrites.
的屋顶都要派人驻守，随时保持警惕，精气凝神，不要。
I don't think you should be doing that, baby.
不是你该来的地方。别乱动，这不是你该拿的东西。
不，我就这个。
Well,
这个。
I mean, like, it comes in handy that he can just act crazy because no one is going to take him seriously.
还不还？不还我可打你了啊！
我不还，我就要。
锦衣，
Well, this guy seems nice.
好好拿回来，
Lan Juan?
别跟他计较。
我又没真打他，你看看他。
They're so stupid. They don't even know how a formation works. You mess up with one, you're condemning everyone. Oh, stupid guys. Wow, is he? This is beautiful. Is he playing it? I don't know.
锦衣，这首曲子好熟悉，好像姑苏的调子。我们是不是在哪儿听过？
不会吧？吹得这么难听，我可没听过。
Awfully played? Like, dude, I don't. He's playing it on a leave. I would not call that awfully play. I hate all of this family. I mean, like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but. But. I don't think you can save him anymore. What are those? Are those lines sign of possession or something like that? Oh. Well. Didn't work. It is a shame because his robes are beautiful. It was because of the flag, isn't it? Oh, one of them healed. Oh, this guy is dead, isn't he?
自作孽不可活呀！
Yeah, you deserve
这
it.
种东西你也敢偷？
怪不得邪祟上身。
Yeah. Okay, no, so maybe this guy is not named Juan.
到底对我儿做了什么？
放心，他只是昏过去了。
你们这群没用的东西，修什么仙，出什么邪，连个孩子都护不好。
Madam! Yeah! Your son stole the thing!
当自家奴仆了。
Ah. Ew. Ugh. That is an ugly hand. Oh, no, he just went crazy. Is it the hand? Is it... Like, the hand is possessed or something? Ouch. Well, damn. I don't know, because his other hand is different.
这有只看不见的鬼，是他让阿童把自己掐死了。
This poor girl.
哎，
都别吵！
I don't know, this is possession. The hands. Was I right?
他们的左手都断了。
这疯子，
Not a
这
great
时候还笑得出来？
moment to laugh.
不是，
你不要闹了，没有人理你。
他不是墨子渊他爹，
What?
那个也不是阿童。
What?
为什么？
看手啊，
What?
他 他们可都不是左撇子啊。
What are you going to do, baby? You're looking mischievous again. Oh no.
起来干活了。
Oh no, that is too cool. Wow. So he is controlling them. This is so cool. I think, again, I vaguely remember this from the Danhua. Oh? Is this Lan Shan? I don't know. I think he might be. Agukin? Yeah, okay, so this was like a while ago. I think this is Lan Shan. Well then, she is good. Oh, that ugly hand. Ugh. Well, that is powerful. Oh god, this man is beautiful. And he keeps looking at him. I can't. Oh god. The way that he looks at him. This man has a lot of class. I love it. I fucking love his style. Well, babe, I think it's a thing more of the sect. What are they calling him? I will check later.
这恶灵到底是何物所化，竟如此凶险？
不是恶灵，是一品灵气的灵石，藏身于剑中，多半是个剑灵。
一品灵气，怎么会有如此大的怨念？
I just can't get over the fact of how precious he looks. Like, oh god. He looks amazing. Yeah, that's what Wei Wuxian was saying. That the marks are a sign of that amulet. That it was supposed to be like broken, ruined.
莫非夷陵老祖真的还没有死？
Well, no, I think that he actually died. He's having some complicated feelings about that. I want to know more about them. Oh, I think that he's long gone. Oh shit. He looks so ethereal. Like, oh god, I am not going to be able to concentrate with this man's beauty. Wei Ying. I'm going to. Yeah, it's really him. I'm going to assume that Wei Jing is his birth name, while Wei Wuxian is his courtesy name. Again, I'm going to assume because I am not sure about it. Is this the... This is the man that we saw in the beginning that was like all mysterious while this guy was telling stories? Who is that guy?
讲了3天夷陵老祖的故事，就给了这么一块金子。
Why though? I don't know. Something's fishy. Something is fishy. What's up with that guy? So was he paying him to tell stories about Wei Wuxian? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the donkey! Oh yeah, I knew there was a donkey. Oh, I love this rose and you, honey. All except one. But against who? That could be so annoying. Like, couldn't he just give you a list? Okay, I'm not going to watch that. I am probably going to hear it, but not watch it. Okay, so that was a very confusing first episode. No, I joking aside, I think I got a lot of what was happening. I still don't know what was calling. Wait a minute. It's going to bug me if I don't. Oh, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, no. I think that the translator has like some kind of, yeah, a photo. Because they kept translating at a second child land. Second child, not a child. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I was hearing something else, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, no,
的建立。
一品灵气，怎么会有如此大的怨念？
no, what idea?
韩光君，
There we go. Let me just take a picture and see how Han Guangjun. I'm probably going to butcher it because I don't know how it's Han Guangjun. Let me just Horse forces? I'm really not sure if that is how you translate it. Han Guangjun. Okay, so they are saying Han Guangjun. I let me hear it again. It's just that it has a weird sound to it. Han Guangjun, yeah. So I'm guessing that's a title. I don't know why they are translating it as second child master, second child land, because they are saying a title. They are saying Han Guangjun, whatever that means. I couldn't. My translator broke, but I could. Yeah, they were saying Han Guangjun. I was going to search for the character and then search for the name, but then I thought that I might get spoiled if I do that, so yeah, translator is my best option. So they're saying a title, Han Guangjun. So we know that this guy's name is Lan Shan, and now we know that his title is Han Guangjun. Sorry, I'm repeating it so I can learn it. Okay, so he is Han Guangjun. Yeah, no, I think that I kind of understand what the story is. I have a lot of questions, but I think that I kind of get it. So, in this episode, we basically meet, Wei Wuxian, who died about like 16 years ago, if my memory is not mistaken. I think that in the beginning of the episode, they were like 16 years later. No, 16 years ago or something like that. So, he dies, and everyone is like happy. Because I think that he had like a bad reputation. And then this guy Mo Shanyu brings him back to take revenge because his life was shit and he wants revenge, and I totally understand it. I'm not going to judge a boy that wants revenge. Who am I to judge? And he offers kind of his body, but he is kind of in his old body. I don't really understand how that works in here because I am pretty sure that he should be. I mean, like, they probably did it so they wouldn't have to change actors or something like that, and that's why he has to use a mask. Because I think that in the Donghua was a little bit different. I am not sure. Again, I saw it 3 years ago, so I could be wrong. So anyway. So he comes back and he has to take revenge, and that is pretty much done because everyone died because of the stupidity of that guy. Which, you know, the world is not going to miss them. Okay, and he runs into these guys who are disciples of the Lan sect, which, okay, makes sense, Lan Shan. And I thought that this guy's name was Lan Juan, I thought, but then the other guy was also named Juan, so I'm not really sure. I remember it because of Shen Yuan. And I was like, oh, look, another guy named Juan, but I don't think so now. Anyway, so... And we also named that Wei Wuxian. Probable birth name, I am not sure about that, I could be wrong, is Wei Jing. It could be the other way around, but I am just trying to memorize as much of the names as I can. And yeah, so one revenge is left. We don't know how, we don't know why. And also there's the mystery of that guy in black and with a fan, because I'm pretty sure that he's the same guy that was seated when they were telling stories about Wei Wuxian, and then that guy said, oh, they paid me a lot because just telling stories. So I am kind of guessing, like, why? Who is that guy? Why? And what is the purpose of it? Like, I'm sure that we're going to get some answers, but that is sus. That is really sus. I don't know, maybe he might be the boss. I don't know, why could a guy be super mysterious and pay cash for telling stories? I don't know. And he was like super sus in the first scene that we saw, and we did not saw a face, so I don't know. It makes me think. Anyway, so yeah, this is 16 years later. A lot of time has passed since Wei Wuxian died, and apparently this tiger amulet is also back, but we don't know how because it was ruined in the battle that we saw in the beginning, I think. And everyone was like, well, wow, how? So yeah, I have questions. I have a lot of questions. I did not catch this guy's name. This guy's name. I am signaling to the screen. Anyway, I did not catch his name. I'm sorry. There was a lot going on. So yeah, I have a lot of questions. Why? How? And yeah, but I think that I am understanding the story pretty well, all things considered. Some things came back to me with this episode. So yeah. Yeah, I enjoy this so much. The entrances, like the characters' entrances were spot on, beautiful. I love that. Wei Wuxian seems to be a really mischievous character, and I love that for him. I can already tell that I'm going to love him. Lan Shan was ethereal, beautiful. I love all of the characters that have white robes. I just love them. They are my favorites. Like Lan Shanluik Ethereal, I need to know him a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to love him also. I also love Xie Lian, of course. He is baby. I am loving him. I am also watching Heaven Official's Blessing right now, so I don't know too much about him, but I do love him. I don't think that Shen Qiao could enter in here because his robes are not completely white. I think that they have like a little bit of green patterns in them, but I fucking love Shen Qiao too. And my personal favorite, my god, Chu Wanning. I love that man. I would gladly give my life for that man. So yeah, I am really like weak when it comes to characters in white robes. I don't know why. I also love the characters in black robes because who isn't? But yeah, it was a pretty solid first episode. I enjoyed a lot watching it. I got mad with that stupid family, but they are all dead, so who cares? And yeah, I really enjoyed it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want could be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Twitter account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!